Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today what we're going to do is a mixed media background. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple things that make it easy for you to start building your background. Now, I'm not going to go in with scrapbook paper and stamps and everything like that. We're going to build just a easy kind of background where you can build on top of that, if that makes sense. So let me show you this. This is called lace cardstock, and I love it. I have it in a million different things. I have it in shapes and sizes and flowers and all kinds of things. I pick this up every time I go. And what I use these for are stencils. Now, these are for scrapbooking. So you can, I don't scrapbook, but you can, cut a piece of this out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? My scrapbook backgrounds always end up looking like my mixed media backgrounds, and then I feel that. So this is what we're going to do with this. But first, we're going to paint. So I'm going to set that aside, and we'll get to that in a minute. My dog's whining in the back, and I apologize. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the bottom, and I'm going to go light to dark. And I'm going to kind of do my Roy G. Biv with my own kind of twist. And we'll see if my camera will stay straight. We'll see. We'll see, won't we? Okay. We'll see if that'll work. And we'll see, how it works. So let's get to getting. She gonna swing. She's a swinger. Here we go. So I'm going to take some yellow. Now, it doesn't matter whatever yellow you have. This is called moon yellow. First, I'm going to spray my canvas because I don't want these to necessarily be so strong of colors, but we're going to go some moon yellow here. I'm going to use some imperial red. Oh, she's coming out orange, but she's a red, I guarantee you. She needs shaken to do her thing. There we go. Okay, I've been trying to use up a lot of my paints that I have, so I haven't been using all of my, plaid stuff, my folk art stuff. So I'm going to add this green. It is called yellow citron. Now, of course, you can use regular green. Use whatever you want, whatever you have. Okay, these are all my go-to colors. We're going to do it like that. I wanted to have a little bit of a watercolor vibe to it. We'll see. This is cobalt blue. This is in the multi-surface. Doesn't matter. You can use whatever, like I said, go to the dollar store. They have nice thick paints there. You can always water them down a little bit, especially for something like this, and do your thing. So first I'm going to go in, and I have my scraper because I've been obsessed with pouring. And let's see. You can use an old gift card, credit card. Use your paintbrush. I thought I said toothbrush. Your brush, do whatever you want. This is brown, which we will not be using. I don't know why she's there. It's probably because I was pouring yesterday. Okay. Let's see if I want to do it this way or not. Because I want it to mix a little bit to get some orange. You know what I mean? But I also want it to be a little bit watercolory. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Always have a piece of paper next to you so you can scrape or wipe on, because this is really good stuff right here. It's like gold to me. But today I'm being lazy and I'm just doing it like this. I'm going to take my paintbrush. I'm going to wet my paintbrush. And I'm going in. Because I want it to be a little bit more light and watery, I guess. I'll bring it here. Now, I might need some a little bit more yellow, and I'm fine with that, but I'm going to bring this up and bring this here. And then what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to wipe my brush. Gosh darn it, Kelly. I wish you had paper sitting here. Okay, a little bit more yellow. I'm going to squirt it there, and I'm going to do a little bit more here just to brighten that up a little bit. And I'm going to use my other brush. If you're smart, start doing your sides now while you have the color on there, because I can't tell you how many times I go back and have to do these sides, and it's a pain in the butt. Sometimes I don't mind. Sometimes I'm just like, you know, do what you're going to do. But other times I'm like, why didn't you just use that extra paint and do it? Okay. It does make a difference when you're done to be more effective. Okay, so there I got my yellow. A little darker than I want. I'm going to dip my brush. Now I'm going to go in for some orange. I'm just going to go back and forth. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I want it to be watery. I want it to have sometimes some of that white to come through, you know? And going on sides, especially when you got a juicy brush. Okay. Yeah. I just love, love, love. Okay. So now you can see down here, I kind of, you know, what the heck is going on there, Cal? You're losing some of the yellow. Just go in, and it's okay to get some of these delightful paper towel marks, because it's just what it is. It's just having fun. And you're going to see what we do on top. But you can still see the yellow. If it bothers you, go in and put more yellow on it. It doesn't bother me too much. Not yet. So I'm going to clean my brush. And now I got the red and green. So I don't necessarily want to mix the red and green. I probably should have put the blue because I would have got purple. I didn't. But, you know, such is life. I'm going to mix that. Rinse my brush. I mean, how much fun. The kids can do this with you. And there's no right or wrong. It's just doing, you know, these things. Go in there a little bit, and move it up, move it up, move it up. You can add more colors if you want. Maybe you want to add white and black. Rinsing again. Gonna add my purple. Okay. I'll do my sides because I forgot my blue side. She's a messy painter, so sorry. I can't help it. You can always paint the sides just one color. It's up to you. But what I'm going to do now, because she looks so good, doesn't she? I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to fairly clean it. It doesn't have to be clean. Take the majority of the water off. And I'm going to just take it over here to the edges and wipe and take it over to the edges. And what is my thing that I do all the time? What do? I take a paper towel and I set it on here and I lift up because, let's get some blue, gives you a nice little texture. You don't have to do that, but if you want it. I'm just going around these sides. I don't really care if it matches, honestly. Who's gonna say? All right, we're gonna do this and that. So I like to take a paper towel and I like to set it down and lift up. And what that does is it gives a little bit of pattern. Just trying to get these right here. There we go. A little bit of pattern. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just going to use my paintbrush here. Now my paper towel I have here, but use a clean one, use a dirty one, use a rag. Don't do it. It doesn't matter. And what I like to do is I'm going to start up here and I'm just going to go in and press just very lightly and pull it up. And do you see how we're getting a little bit of texture? See how I'm just laying it down? Laying it down, lay it down. And then going over here. This green in the middle needs some texture. All right. Okay. Now again, my yellow is not bright yellow. It's got a little orange tinge to it. So if I want, I can go back in and do a ploop here. Clean my brush. My water is quite dirty. I made a real nice Payne's gray in there. And you can go over it a little bit just to brighten it up if you want. You know, if you feel like you're missing out on yellow. Me usually like that, but we're going in like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my dryer and I'm going to dry it. Now, something that's bothering me is this little blue right there, but it's kind of already drying and I'm just kind of, so we're letting it go. I'm going to let it go. Get this area down here. Dropped a little bit of water there. My green is almost brighter than my yellow, but I don't care. You'll see why. This is just a layer, okay? Well, we can do many layers, but this is just an easy layer. Pick the colors that you have. Put them in a light to dark sequence. And then, although this one probably should have been down here, but look, who's judging, right? Nobody's judging. We're just doing our thing. And sometimes that's all we can do. Okay. Now I'm using a heat gun. You can see I'm not holding it. A lot of people frown against it, and that's fine. I never have any problem with it. You see, I move it all around. I don't just hold it. I do sometimes when I want texture or something, but as a rule, this is what I do. If you don't have a heat gun, use a hair dryer. You can go to your local thrift store for $1.99, $2.99 and get a hair dryer. You can plug it in there, see if it works before you bring it home. And you got yourself a paint dryer. Or you could do like I used to do back in the old days, old school days, because I'm old school. You can put on your favorite song. Pick 2 songs. Put it on when your 2 songs are done. This is dry. Okay, and usually when it's cool to the touch, you know, everything's dry underneath, like it's, you know. And you want to make sure that this cools off. If you do use a heat gun, if it's cool before you go lay on top. But let me show you. Look at that. Look at all that texture. And that is from what? A paper towel. What do you want me to say it again? Paper towel. Look at that. So we have all these organic looking marks from just taking our paint, putting a paper towel on it. Hello. Okay, so now let's break out this. Now I'm using the stars today. Of course, you can use whatever you have. I have some flowers and some, I don't know, butterflies. I don't know what else is down there. I have a bunch of them down there. Again, go to your scrapbook paper section, you know, where you can get like 3 of the same color for 99 cents, something like that. And they have these, you'll see them. Just walk and look, stalk it like I do, because I am an art stalker. Now look at me, look what I did. Now this won't always fit, okay? It won't always fit. It doesn't always have to fit, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't fit and you have a bigger or small, I mean smaller won't be an issue, but if you have a bigger, you just start and move and move. It's okay. It's not to be perfect because frankly, I'm not perfect. So I'm going to take some white paint. I'm going to use my titanium white, and we'll give it a shake. You also can use, I have my homemade texture paste that I made. You can use that too for some texture. Huh. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm not going to do that in this one though, because I'm showing you this, but maybe another one. Okay, so I'm going to squirt some of this because I like to squirt it out. And then you want to be light. You don't want to go on with a heavy hand of what you're going to do. I'm going to just take this, but if you have a makeup sponge, if you have a cotton ball, if you have a regular paintbrush, do you, boo? Do you? I'm just going to turn it and kind of bop it and bab it like this. Depends on how thick you want it. Sometimes I like it thick, sometimes I like it thinner. It's up to you. Then I'll dab it off here just to get some of that extra off, and then we go into town. So maybe I'll start down here where I'm holding it. I like to do this. I don't get such a clear stencil underneath, but sometimes I just don't care. Depends on my mood. Other times I'll go in, you know, and do like this. Okay, I'm gonna do this corner. And you don't have to have it so thick and luxurious that every single star's hit. But it's up to you. And I go back like this just to get it all. Okay. And so it doesn't have that straight line that I just did. I like to go like this. I like to do it like this, like that with a baseball bat. Okay. So another way you can do it is, oh, where's my makeup sponge? Well, I don't have my makeup sponge, so sorry. Take your palette knife. What the heck is on my palette knife? Take some of it, and you can spread it in as if it's texture paste to at least lay down the paint. Okay, and you have that there. Now what we can do is then take a regular paintbrush. Excuse my arm. This is just your regular flat paintbrush. And move it up. Moving on up to the side. I can't really sing because then I get hit with the things from YouTube. I can't remember what they're called right now, but I get them anytime I sing. Demonetization, copyright. That's what it is. And then you can go around in a little circle if you want to hit different parts that maybe you didn't get. Okay. Oh, girl, we got this whole other thing. What can I talk about while I do it? Because it's a lot. Got a lot going on here. Well, I will say this. I'm very appreciative of what you, of all your comments in my video yesterday. I'm going to answer you when I'm done with my video. I told Dave, I was like, oh, let's do some vlogs together, like where we just sit and talk. You know? So he seems okay with it, you know, talking about all kinds of different things. He's funny. Pain in my ass, but he's funny. You'll take extra time at home, right? I mean, obviously we can see I'm going fast. Call me speed racer of the stencils. Not really, I'm not. Oh, but wait, there's more. Which I will tell you. Okay, I want that a little bit more up there. Come here. Okay. All right. Okay. So you see it? Now. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look how freaking cool. Now let me tell you something. You see this? This is fantastic because it's going to dry. And it's going to get that coating of acrylic paint on there. And what's that going to do? It's going to make it firmer. So next time when I use it, I'll turn it this way and use it. And do the acrylic paint on this side. And I'll keep flipping it. And what happens is it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. I'll do your thing with it. It's up to you. So you can see where I kind of went through the stencil a little bit and all, but I'm not mad at it. You see what happened? It pushed all that back. And that's the, fun thing of painting and paint is that, like, I put all those colors down and now I still have them peeping through, but it pushed them back. So then what? Then what do you do? Well, I like leaving it like this and then working on top if I'm going to put a face or a painting of whatever, mixed media. Sometimes you can, you anytime you want, you could take like white tissue paper and put it on for texture. I think what I'm going to do though is let's do something different. Oh my God, you guys are probably like, turn the video off. But I love getting on here and playing. Oh, I'm sorry, Bubba. So this is a Martha Stewart. And what I love is, get these at your local craft stores. But what I'm digging is this. Can you see this? So if I put this here, I can do, come on, baby. Put those lines there. So then I can do this, and then I can flip it over, and I can do it on the, like, keep moving it around, and I'm going to have a border. Will she be a straight border? We don't know. But I'm going to use my homemade texture paste. Oh, I am. Oh, and she's still, look. That was like 2 weeks ago. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to take some. Some, Kelly. Some. You don't want to mess it up. I do everything big. And see? Too big, Kel, too big. All right. So I'm going to lay this here, and I'm going to squinch it up. And it's little the holes are getting it there. I don't care. I don't care. I can scrape them off, or I could just embrace them. It's like when a pimple pops up. What are you going to do? Huh? If you're like me, you pick it and it gets a big scar and everybody's happy. But, okay. Oh, yeah. And then I'll just go here and scrape. Like I said, I could scrape all this extra off when I'm done. You know what I mean? When I lift this up to go to the other side. So we're going to, probably should have mixed this a little bit. But I'm good. Look at this. It's going to be hard where I'm sitting. So I'm sorry. My big arm's going to be covering it, but I think you get the idea. I got asked today, my mother texted me and asked if I'm going to go get the vaccination, if I went to the New Jersey website to sign up. And I got to talk to the doctor. I don't know what the heck. I'm so nervous to take it, but I don't want to get COVID. And my dad's brother is in the hospital with it now, and he's not doing good. I mean, he's old, or like in the 70s, but still, it's like, I don't know what the heck to do. Okay, so I scraped it. You see how I scraped it? I'm going to scrape here so you can see. So I'll just put that back in there for when I'm ready to do it again. Okay, let's tap that. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're not going for perfection. We're just going for, you know. And I'm scraping it. And then there's this extra here I can scrape. Let's scrape it one more time. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Ready? Lucky. Now we'll put paint on it around, but we're doing a little border. So I also want to do it. How am I going to do this? Because I want to do this. All right. So I guess I'll. Jesus, I didn't even think about it this way. All right. I'll start up here. It's all right. It's only art, Cal. It's only art. I've been pouring over all my old canvases that I don't like. I should have probably started down further, but okay. So we're going to do this all the way up. Like we're buttering a cake. Frosting a cake. We're not buttering a cake. We're frosting it. Okay. Scrape this off. And then we'll scrape it this way just to get that extra. Okay. Look at that. Yes. So I got this corner left. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this where it ends just to finish this side down. Anybody watching Sabrina on the Teenage Witch on Netflix? Or on the last, I mean, we watch it every season it comes out, but I think we're on episode 4 of the last season. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm not mad at that. And then we just got a little boopy here, so this can finish here. Mushing it in. Getting in those holes. Getting in there. And then push it off. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, just kind of pulled up a little bit, but that's alright. Again, perfection is not welcome here. Never that it was here. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to, but let me show you. Look at that, how cute. And this is just going to frame. It's going to add a little pizzazz. Because who doesn't like pizzazz? You know what I'm saying? Okay. On to the next. I hope this is recording. Let's just say that, okay? Alright, so I'm going to put this here. And there's a lot of good things on here that you could really do on the stencils. Wow. I'd like to do some of these like this and this for like on a dress. Oh yeah, that's what I might do. That's a little too much there, Cal. Getting excited. Okay. Scrape all that off. I'll try to link the stencil down below if you're interested. I don't know if Amazon sells them or not. I know Plaid does, but I don't know, you know, as far as Amazon goes. There's that. And then we're just going to do here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so go here. Up to the... Okay. Do you guys prefer digital downloads or like for my members, I want to do some mixed media pages and like little things, and I don't know, like, should I do them digital so you can download them at your home, or do you want like the real deal? Like, how do you, because I know there's a lot of digital stuff out there now, but I don't know what y'all prefer. Okay, I will say under these lights it's getting a little dry, which it's not going to hurt nothing, but it's a little thicker than one might want. Gonna lift it up. Yes, look at that. Paintbrush hair, that's always enjoyable. And we just have this little boopy right here. Oh, I love it. Now I gotta figure, I want to do it like silver or gold around it. Yeah. Oh, I should have mixed the gold in here and then done it, and it would have been done. But now I gotta, oh, Kelly. Well, you think about things. Too late. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright, so he's gonna go here. And then it just takes two more here. That'll be it. If I play any more with that, it's gonna screw it up, and I don't want to screw it up because I really enjoy that. So lay down, Luther. Lay down, bud. Nope, he's going to do something. All right, I'm gonna set this there. Clean off this in here real quick. I don't want the air getting to it. If you have yours and you're, you know, it's like this. After you use it, take it and take a little bit of water. That's it. Just squirt it on the top. And then just put your lid on it. Just so it keeps it moist. I hate that word. Moist. See what I'm saying? All right. So we have gotten, and this could be anything around here. I mean, it could be anything. It just happens that this was what I had sitting here, and it matched the stars in the middle. So this is my canvas so far. So we did a mixed media canvas very inexpensively. Very inexpensively. Just by using, you know, I think it's like 99 cents for that star thing that I used, the scrapbook lace, and whatever paint you have at home, whatever color you want to do. And then whatever stencil, if you want to do around the side. You don't have to do that around the sides. But look at that. Now we pushed all those colors back, but you can still see them. And now we can go on and draw, or if you'd like to draw on paper and add it on, or whatever way you want to do it. And you can start a new canvas. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down below. And again, thank you guys for your comments yesterday. I really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys understanding, because sometimes it feels like, you know, I'm just going insane. So I don't know. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.